and welcome to Taunton Town Centre. Now today is Monday the 12th of February, which can only mean one thing. That Stagecoach is making a return to Taunton. Now today, Stagecoach Southwest are taking over the Taunton Park Ride until further notice. Whether or not they'll keep it, I don't know. However, the buses of Somerset announced just before Christmas that they would no longer be operating the Park and Ride service. Therefore, Stagecoach Southwest, out of a number of operators, was nominated to run the Taunton Park and Ride. So here is our first bus. Now, I did manage to travel on all three buses that were on the Park and Ride today. So here is our first bus, which is a Scania Enviro 400 MMC. I'm going to take this to the old hospital bus stop. Here I am near the old hospital bus stop. As you can see, there is a standard Enviro 400 MMC on the other side of the road. I was supposed to make that connection, however this bus was running a little late. As we'll see later, some of the buses would become about 20 minutes late. Here I am now at the old hospital bus stop. Now I didn't actually realise this until I got here, but the bus stop actually has three names. The buses of Somerset call it Union Gate, Stagecoach have gone with the traditional name of Old Hospital, and this really old sign actually calls the bus stop East Street, which is the name of the road that the bus stop sits on. Anyway, I ended up waiting at this bus stop for about 30 minutes since my next bus was running about 10 minutes behind schedule and was getting later and later by the minute. looking at the old hospital bus stop, I thought I'd give you a bit of a history overview of the Taunton Park Ride. On the 26th of November 2005, the independent bus company Cook's Coaches launched the Taunton Park Ride. It was aimed at providing a cheap way for people to get into town without blocking the streets up with cars. It was a success and loads of people started to use it. However, at the time it only consisted of the site at Silk Mills. In May 2007, Stagecoach South West bought Cook's Coaches. As well as buying the Park Ride, they also bought a whole load of other services and routes that Cook's Coaches used to operate, with them all being rebranded as Stagecoach in Somerset. Most of the routes linking Taunton and Yeovil were branded as South Somerset Connect. However, the Taunton Park Ride was still branded as the Taunton Flyer. As well as winning the contract for the Taunton Park Ride, as a result of buying it, Stagecoach also won the contract for the well-known Exeter Park Ride. On the 15th of November 2009, only a couple of years after the original Silk Mills Park Ride opened, a second site located next to the M5 motorway, known as Taunton Gateway, was built by Stagecoach. Not even a year after the new Park Ride site had opened, Stagecoach South West lost all of its Somerset-based routes, including the Taunton Park Ride. As a result, Weberbus won the contract to run the Park Ride in March 2010. Weberbus, based in Bridgewater, ordered 8 new Opta Versa buses to start running the service. They started operating the service in November 2010. Although Weberbus had won a 7-year contract to operate the Park Ride, Somerset County Council terminated the contract on the 17th of April 2014. They had reports of missing and late buses. As a result, the buses of Somerset would be taking over the Taunton Park Ride. In 2016, Weberbus went bankrupt for good. Although there were reports of missing and late buses on the Taunton Park Ride, these sorts of things were happening on all of their routes. Although there had always been speculation about the Taunton Park Ride closing down for good, the worst that has ever happened was when Gateway Park Ride had to shut down. This happened multiple times until COVID, when, due to lockdown, the Taunton Park Ride was completely axed until further notice. Although COVID-19 temporarily stopped the service from operating, in July 2021, Monday to Friday services on the Park Ride resumed, with Saturday services being reintroduced. After a very long wait at a very cold bus shelter, here comes my next bus, which is a Scania M250UG ADL Enviro 400 MMC. I'm going to take this bus all the way to the Gateway Park Ride, located near the M5 motorway. At the moment, this bus is running a little over 10 minutes late.
very much.
Here is my Scania Enviro 400 MMC bus at Gateway Park and Ride. This is probably the busiest I've ever seen any of the park and ride sites. Although the buses used to get quite busy, people always used to use it as a shuttle service instead of an actual park and ride service. Anyway, here is my next bus, which is just a standard Enviro 400 MMC bus. This was the best bus out of the 3 buses that were running today. This is because it has the normal Alexander Dennis engine, which sounds great and is more powerful than the Scania Enviro 400 engines. I'm going to take this bus all the way to the other end of the route at Silk Mills.
Well, yes. They were left on the table. And so she had having bacon for it, and she had for lunch. So no one gets to ask her. When I was leaving, I said, right, ready, so I said, I'll see you doing lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, I was last week or the week before.
It's within the city of Dublin. It's not a living hall, it's within the square mile. So I mean, it's a new country hall. So it's been called to the degree.
I think it's trickier in staying if I have proper skiing.
So I think when I was 24, I had this prolapse. So I think my body is so messed up. The food we eat. I'm 34. Guys are good. Look at me. I just see anyone ask who's the older here. I will be the older. I look the oldest. Yeah. Look at my beard. My beard is wide. You know.
Yeah, I think it's up to me, so I'm with you.
Wake up, all time saving, it can go, you know,
That's why
and go to bed without any trouble. Make sure
That is why I
bedtime is
should.
the best.
That's why I should just take a lot going into training. Because training is stressful.
yeah.
Oh my God, you know,
That's why I'm ready to
I
go
was
training
late.
back.
Sometimes you think, okay, I was late, or something. So
Did you do some specialty?
I did
What did you do?
physician and general physician.
You did German place.
Just means, oh my God,
Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
was tough. They realized
Yeah.
I was a woman, you know, I didn't want to. There was a woman. If you want to, they just told me the first thing, if you want us to teach you, you need to show your mothers. Was big mistakes in their life. And the thing is, you need to, you know, because they
Spanish people, so Spanish people.
Spanish, they are very
They have
exactly. It is normal. They look like gypsy. They have their behavior. Oh my God. No, the thing is here, I make them all. I crush them all. And at some point, I did it all myself and I was one of them was trying to fight it.
But here, I think here is much better. It's still not as good. It's still there is some issues with the social. Yeah, so the GMC regulate this very well.
Here I am at Silk Mills Park and Ride, located near Bishop's Hole. This park and ride site was also really busy. My bus, which was the standard Enviro 100 MMC bus and is out of shot, arrived in on time. Meanwhile, we overtook this Scania Enviro 100 MMC bus, which I was on earlier today. This bus is now over 20 minutes late. Anyway, I was hoping to get on this bus. However, the driver told us we needed to get back on the Enviro 400 MMC bus in front, so this driver could make up some time. Here I am at Musgrove Park Hospital, where the buses usually pass. I was hoping to get on the late-running Scania Enviro 100 MMC bus that left Silk Mills just behind us. However, looking on bus times, because it was running so late, it actually skipped Musgrove Park Hospital. That wasn't very good, was it, if you wanted to go there? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time for some more Stagecoach. Cheers for now.